Hi everyone, this is Heba from my little journal, and today I'm going to be working in my project life. This is week 31, and yes, I am behind, but I say this all the time. I'm not worried about it because I'm pretty good at catching up. Now, this is back in August, so I'm gonna be using my Studio Calico. I believe this is the August kit. It's a mix of Studio Calico, Kelly Perky, all that good stuff. You guys know I love to mix up my kits and I don't mind mixing them up. So this is the week my kids went back to school. So I have extra photos, so I'm gonna end up using an insert for this week. I'm gonna start with my title card and I'm gonna use my August cork embellishment from Studio Calico. And I'm just trying to figure out where can I stamp week 31. I'm gonna end up using my white brilliance ink, and I figured out this really cool technique where if you rub your eraser on your stamp, it will remove some of that darker ink that's sitting on your stamp, and it won't ruin your stamping or your ink, if that makes sense. So I've discovered this little technique. Now, I know a lot of people, especially Kelly Perky, she showed how you can use the eraser to prep your stamp, but the eraser technique works really well to remove some of that dark ink off your stamp. I went ahead and stamped out week 31. I really like how it turned out with the black card, and then I'm going to use my August cork kit and add that right under my little week stamp and call my little title card done. I'm gonna end up adding a little chipboard sticker to my journaling, or right above my journaling. Now this little bowl, I went through all my chipboards and removed anything that was like almost done, or the sheet was almost done with, and I added them to that little bowl and decided to always look through the bowl first before I go through my drawers of embellishments. I really want to use them up and get some of my stash out of my craft room, I guess. I did go ahead and trim down this 3x4 card. I really liked the rainbow and was trying to figure out how to use it, and I liked the little phrase. So I decided to use my punch to punch out that rainbow and add it to my photo. That way I was able to use what I liked about the card and not trim down my photo. This is just a picture of my niece. She's adorable. She loves playing in the rain, especially in the summer. So I took a bunch of pictures of her and wanted to document it in my project life. Now this 3x4 card also came in the Studio Calico kit, and it had this kind of movable heart, gold heart, and I thought I would stamp in the heart and then kind of move the heart halfway, and you can kind of see my stamping. But I didn't do it right away because I wanted to make sure my stamping was dry and good to go. I'm also using the 3x4 card, this really pretty ombre orange and yellow, and I'm just going to use some of my Kelly Perky stamps to stamp better together. This is a really old stamp set. I don't believe it's in the shop anymore, but it's one of my favorites. I went back to my little chipboard plate and found a chipboard that worked really well with my stamping and just added that to that 3x4 card. I have this little embellishment that I believe also said better together. I'm not sure, I can't see really, but it's in green and it brought in the green from that 4x6 photo of my niece. So I went with it and called this side of my layout done. I'm working on my insert. Now my insert is all about my kids going back to school, and I decided to use this 4x4 card that came in one of my Kelly Perky kits. I believe this is the back to school kit. So I trimmed it down to a 3x4 to make sure it fits in my pocket. And I'm gonna trim down this photo of my son at marching band camp. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick it down to this 3x4 card that had a really cute phrase that worked perfect with his picture. Going back to my bowl to add a little embellishment, and then I'm gonna start working on two of these 4x6 photos of my kids. These are pictures that I took of them before they went to school on their first day of school. Now, my son's picture is adorable and it worked really well because the sun was out. But then when my daughter went to school, it was raining. This happens to me almost every year. And it wasn't the best picture, so I turned it into black and white just to kind of cover up the imperfections of that picture. I did add an embellishment to his photo, but I'm going to end up changing that because I end up using these color cast design embellishments, and I use the wood veneer right above my daughter's photo and right above my journaling. So I thought it would work well if I changed up his and added a wood veneer instead of the chipboard. And that chipboard, I'm gonna still use it. It goes back into my little plate, and I really like how this turned out. And by the way, while I was looking through my embellishments, I found that back to school acrylic piece from Colorcast Design. And I thought it worked really well with my card. And now I put it vertically, but I'm gonna end up changing it to horizontally later on, and you'll see those in the pictures when I'm done. But anyways, I believe I am done with week 31. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.